Good morning, everyone. I bet you wasn't expecting to see me this early in the morning. Let me get this TV. Oh, Lord, where's the remote? You already know I never have my ducks in a row. But let me at least turn it down. I was listening to the news because I actually have an appointment today. It's for my foot doctor right down the street, so it shouldn't take me too long, maybe about a half an hour an appointment. And I'm in here cooking the usual. I just put those in the pan, and so I say, well, let me go up here and talk to the AAG team. Let's play ball, team. I'll tell you, it's been a beautiful week so far, but it seems like to me I can't get my house back in order, even though I've tried. Now, over here, see over here on the floor, see those leaves? Every time you open the door, even though they came, the maintenance people, the people that keep the grounds around here where I live, they came by and cleaned up the leaves. But every time they open the door, the leaves come in. They come in with people. They blow in. And yesterday was a very windy day up here in the Northeast. And I mean, my great-grandson was over here yesterday. And my granddaughter stopped by to pick him up. Oh, what in the world? I don't know, y'all. Is it me? Or is it the camera? Oh, by the way, this is my phone that I'm talking on. As you noticed, I was able to go in the kitchen and show you the potatoes. I got the phone working by putting that little, what's that little card in there? Is it a memory card or SD card? I'm not quite sure what these things are. I'll tell you the truth. There's two little cards in here. And I replaced one, the little tiny one. I guess that was the SIM card. I don't know what it was. But anyway, my granddaughter put it in for me. And everything seems to be going smooth thus far. Because I made a couple of videos since I had it. I had it in here. I'm having a cup of joe, y'all. See the size of this cup of joe? Wait a minute, let it compare it to my head. You see that? Now, this cup, I think I told y'all about this cup before. I got this cup from my granddaughter when she had her, I think it was the first baby. And I won the prize because I guess, the circumference of her belly, closest, I was the closest one to guessing it, correctly. And I won twice like that. So, I don't know. She's having another one in March, y'all. It's going to be a little girl. Her going to be born in March. And her birthday's in March. So she's sort of hoping it's close to her birthday, I guess. And I am too, because she's in March all by herself. All of her sisters and everybody's in April. Even me, I'm in April. We are an April family. We believe in coming out in the spring. And that's exactly which she's in the spring too, because hers was, I think it's the 22nd. Isn't that when spring comes? The 20th? I think I was having this conversation yesterday. Spring either starts the 20th or the 21st. I think that's how they work that thing. I think some might start on the 20th, and then the other might start on the 21st. So I'm not sure about that. I see the 20th. I know it's spring. It's the beginning of spring, all I know. But see, she was on the 22nd. And then I have another granddaughter born on April the 1st. I'm April the 2nd. I had my daughter, which one daughter passed away. She was on April the 6th. But I have a granddaughter that was born on her birthday, which is April the 6th. I have another granddaughter. She's born April the 22nd. April the 22nd. Now, all of those are in the same thing. Those are sisters that I'm talking about. One sister that was not born in April. All the other three were born in April. They were born in my birthday. And then their great grandmother, my ex mother in law, which made her soul rest in peace, she's gone on to be with the Lord. She was born April the 10th. I had a cousin that was born on April. I think he was around April the 20 something too. I forgot exactly when his birthday was. But it seems like we're an April family, y'all. Happy birthday to you. And it's a good thing too because, you could, especially if you got all the children born, right there just like that. You just have one party, call it a day. Let's call it a day. Now to have a party for everybody. But I have one cousin that I know of, the one I was telling you about. I think he was born in April, but he's also gone on a greener pastures. And I think that there's nobody else, in my immediate sort of family, because all of my sisters and I know I'm boring, y'all, but, I got it going, so I might as well keep going. Now, my oldest brother was born in March. My next to the oldest brother, may his soul rest in peace, he was also born in March. One was born March the 7th, the other one was born March 22nd, which I have a granddaughter that was born on his birthday. And then comes my sister, she's a May baby. And then comes my brother, he was an August baby. And me, the baby of the family, was born on April the 2nd. There you have it, y'all. And my mother was born on October 26th. It's weird, but I don't think I know when my dad was born. Which I wasn't brought up with my dad. I hadn't seen him since I was like 5 years old. 5 or 6 years old or something. And I think I told that story up here too before about my dad way back in the 50s. How he was, we'd never seen him anymore after that. The only time we got in touch with him when he was getting ready to, go on to be with the Lord. And they say that when they found him, he had like half of his foot was cut off, like Kunta Kinte. Remember Kunta Kinte in Roots? So his foot was cut off like that. And they said that he had a lot of scars on his body, like he had been beaten. I'm not even going to talk about that this morning. It's too early in the morning for that, y'all. Let's see now. It is now about 7:23, which is bright and early. My appointment starts at 10, which I ain't in no rush for, to worry about the appointment because I think that, it's just for the foot, to trim my toenails off, and that's it. And I got a lot of washing to do, y'all. I got to wash clothes. And I've got to wash some towels and stuff that I had on the table, and stuff like that I had for Thanksgiving. Because I don't like to put, the pies and stuff directly, anything hot, directly on my table. So I, put towels down. And, so to protect the table, actually. And so I got to clean all that up. And I will not be hosting Christmas. I think I'll let me throw that out there, y'all. Because I'm still having jet lag from Thanksgiving. I still can't catch up. But like I said, for the most part, I'm caught up. This is I think the third video that I made since Thanksgiving. Because yesterday I didn't make one. But then I made one because I had to shout out to one of the... I don't know if she was a subscriber. I think she's a subscriber. I had to shout out a birthday to her. And then I have another one that I want to shout out. I hope I get this name correct. This is a birthday too. One birthday was a happy birthday on November 25th. Now, I guess this is her, what do you call it? YouTube name, N355A7. November 25th was her birthday, or his birthday. I think it's, I I tell you the truth, I'm not sure. But happy birthday to you. And then I have one from OG Zitz Morty 6604. That might be the YouTube thing right there. That 6604 maybe YouTube added on to. So I think the name is OG Zitz Morty, Morty. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. I hope you get it because I've been a little late lately catching up on stuff. But I did remember to write it down when I was reading the comments and I was trying to respond to some of the comments. I'm really catching up from Thanksgiving with as far as the comments are concerned. And I did go live on Thanksgiving. So, I don't know how that works. I didn't see any comments. But I saw them people. I saw everybody waving and the hearts. Oh, it was beautiful. It really was beautiful. I actually enjoyed going live on Thanksgiving. Y'all got to see the family, my little toddlers and stuff running around in the house. I enjoyed myself. I really did because it had been such a long time since I had hosted an event at my house because, it was a lot going on over here. And so last year they had it at the granddad's house. And so this year I said, okay, it's my turn. I'm going to have it here. And my daughter said she would have it at her house, but she just moved and she only had one couch, which the kids don't sit down anyway. They don't need no couch. They don't need no chair. They'll plop right down on the floor and do what it is that they do. That's one thing about kids, let me tell you, y'all. It doesn't take much to satisfy children. Trust me on this one. And another thing I want to tell y'all is that kids on Christmas, they're not hard to please. No, it's us. We're the one who want them to have the big presents, the big turnout. It's us. It's not the children. I remember one time when funds, our money was a little tight when my kids was growing up. And I told them, you only get 3. I said, you're getting 3 gifts. Or I can't remember if it was 3 or 4. And I asked them what they wanted. And they told me they were just as happy. They were just as happy. But I bought them, I think that next year, I had put bikes on layaway for them. So they had their bike, instead of getting them on Christmas, they got their bikes like, when it starts to get warm, which was perfect. And they were just as happy as a pig in a pile of, If you were brought on the farm, you know what I'm talking about. I was brought up on the farm, y'all, back there in the country in North Carolina. And you already know the rest. I was brought up, born and bred, came north at the age of 14. Yeah, I'm telling you, this coffee is delicious. It's a little on the light side. I don't know if you can see it. I can't turn it down because I don't want to spill it on my desk, especially in my keyboard. You know what happens to keyboards. I got something stuck on number 7, I think it is right now. I got to pluck it out of there, see if I can pluck it out. Because I do a lot of eating here at this desk. And around the floor. As a matter of fact, I was going to move it Thanksgiving to try to, clean up around here. I have to move it ever so often, to get this stuff up. Thank God I don't have any ants. So how's everybody doing this morning? Is everybody doing okay? Any plans for Christmas? Any plans for Vlogmas? Any plans of any kind of travel? Speaking of travel, I have not, and I really don't like to travel because I'd be too tired to enjoy myself. I'm not the type of person that just can go to sleep on the road. I got to see what's happening. But then I'm the same way at home. I can't sleep at home, so when I get on the road, I can't sleep. But I wouldn't mind going to North Carolina one last time. Just to be going and, check out where. Because, like I said before, y'all, when I went down south before, went to North Carolina, it was like going to a foreign country, like someplace that, that I was very unfamiliar with. That's the way it was, even though I was 14. Now, don't get me wrong, there were some things that I could remember, and some things that, just weren't familiar. Like they say, a lot of times you remember what's important to you. And I don't know if that was what was important to me, but, I do remember my friends. I remember the schools that I went to, some of the teachers that I had, stuff like that. I can still remember. But as far as like geographically, I don't know if that's the right word. Say, for instance, if someone asked me how to find where I used to live, even though I remember the house, I remember the way the house looked, and I don't remember. I think it was Route 1, something like that. Their addresses and stuff are a little different. Well, they were then. I don't know how they are now. But they would say, like, Route 1, Aden, North Carolina, or something like that. Now, if somebody asked me how to find that house, I don't think I could be able to do it. But I really don't have any any family down there, and I don't know, as the years pass on. I mean, this has been over 60, how many years? 63 years? 63 years that I've been up north. But I've been back to visit, different areas of North Carolina and stuff like that. And I love North Carolina, believe me. But I haven't actually been down there since my daughter passed. My daughter used to live in Charlotte. And that's when the last time I had went to North Carolina. Oh, they got Alex Murdoch on TV, y'all. Remember Alex Murdoch? He killed his son and his wife. I think it was for money. He was an attorney. I forgot exactly how that story went, but he's on TV. I don't know what they're saying because I turned the sound down. They're going to probably recap it, before the news goes off. And I need to check on my potatoes, y'all. Why y'all didn't tell me to go check on my potatoes? You know I ain't got my mind on potatoes. I got my mind on the AAG team. And when I talk to the AAG, whoa. Ain't nothing coming up out of there except steam, I tell you. Just steam. When I grow too old to dream. Oh, no, they're not brown. Like I had the cover on them anyway. I had the cover on the potatoes, so they're not even, they're just starting to get a little bit tan over here in the pan. I guess y'all say I eat a lot of potatoes. And I do, because I love potatoes. Between potatoes and Honey Nut Cheerios, that's my breakfast. Yes, it is. I had me some cheese and eggs. I think it was yesterday. I had cheese and eggs and potatoes. And I baked my chicken, finally, and that chicken was good. But you know what I like to do? I like to make chicken salad out of the breast part of that chicken after I bake it. And that's what I had for lunch yesterday. And instead of having dinner, because I had intended to make some cornbread stuffing, but I didn't on Thanksgiving. There was too much food on Thanksgiving anyway. I'll tell you. That whole table was full. I had the food running right down the middle. I took all the stuff that I took all the, things off the table that I have up here. I took everything off the table, including the runner. And I had the food coming through here, pushed it over. The kids, I brought the bench over here. Kids were sitting at the bench. Kids were sitting over there. And I had brought the 2 folding tables out and put those over there. Oh, you'd be surprised. I had enough room. I really did. There was about, I'll say roughly 20, 21 people in the house. Most of them children. And like I said, children will plop right down on the floor. They could care less. Don't take much to please them. Nothing at all. Well, y'all, I think I've talked long enough. I'm going to finish cooking my breakfast. I think I'm going to wash a load of clothes before I go to the foot doctor. I think I'll wash a load of clothes. Put them in the dryer. Because I got about 2 loads. I got about 2, maybe possibly 3 loads with that stuff from Thanksgiving, because I got to wash those things separate from Thanksgiving. Yeah, I think I'll throw a load in there before I go. And then when I come back, I'll just, fold them and everything like that. And I hope y'all have a blessed day, a blessed week. Welcome back to your job, to your office, wherever you work at. I really hope that you enjoy the job that you're on. Because to go someplace every day and you don't even like it there, you dread going. I call a job a pleasant experience when you don't mind going to work. You don't mind at all. You get up, you go on time, you just there, and you make the best of the day. But when you are doing something that you really don't like to do, and you really don't like your surroundings, how you feel, you don't like the vibe, that could be miserable as I don't know what, y'all, because I've been there and I've done that. And I moved on when I felt like that. And on that note, I shall be talking to you again soon. So long.